Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am here for I guess like a little mini update. I got some letters from hubby and I got some information on Tricare. So I am trying to work on dwindling my time on my videos down because I get that they're really long and I talk a lot. But yeah, so my husband went in again November 19th. The first day that he wrote me was November 25th. So it took him about a week to write, and there is about a week delay. So it takes about a week for my letter to get to him, and then it takes about a week for his letter to get back to me. So we do have that little bit of a delay. I would highly suggest you to download and use an app called Sandbox. I will leave the link down below, and I will go over how to work it. Basically, Sandbox is an app that you can write the letter in. You're doing it on your mobile device or on your computer, so it's not a handwritten letter. It kind of works out for me because I do have carpal tunnel and my hands have been killing me, so I'm able to just type out my letter real quick. And they also allow you to add one picture to the letter as well, and you can customize it with like little stickers and things that they provide through the app to kind of jazz up your photos. And then they'll print the picture, print the letter. They will address the envelope and they will take care of the postage and send it. I do believe that they're based in Washington, or at least from where because you can track your letters as well. And from the tracker, it's always leaving Washington, going to Texas. So it's really handy. And the best part is it only takes 2 days for them to get our letters. It does cost money. It is a little bit on the pricey side, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'm on one income right now, so everything is really pricey for me, and I'm just trying to be mindful of what I spend my money on. But I buy the bundle for $50, and I believe that I get 18 letters for $50. It breaks down to $3.33 a letter. And honestly, the only reason I do it is because he gets it quicker. Of course, I would love to get his letters as quickly as I can, but he needs my letters more than I need his right now. Well, that's arguable. I'm like, I die over his letters. They're like what is saving my life on a daily right now. But he's going through obviously something a lot harder and a lot more trying. So, he needs the support, and I'm totally here to give it to him. But yeah, this app is awesome. Again, I buy the $50 package. They have different options, going down to just buying like one letter individually. And yeah, it works out for us. So I really like that. And it makes things a lot easier. Now, as far as like how he's doing, like I said, he was able to write his first letter a week later after he got there. I probably got it within like a week, like after he's been there for like a week and a half to 2 weeks. But he's just, my sweet husband is giving me and encouraging me and giving me the support that I need. It's definitely really important to be encouraging and supportive in your letters to them. Obviously, you don't want to talk about anything too serious or anything that's going to really distract them from what they need to be doing there. So I've kind of been keeping my letters pretty dull, but that was like for the first week. And then I kind of just like, I started being a little bit more open. And my husband knows me. He literally told me in like 2 of the letters, like, babe, talk to me if you need to talk to me, because I know you. You can't hold it in. And I honestly really don't have anyone to talk to. I do and I don't. It's very hard. It's a sticky situation. But yeah, I am finding a lot of support and comfort on these social media support groups. A lot of the people there are going through exactly what you're going through, so definitely lean on them. And again, my whole purpose of making these videos was for you guys to lean on me too, and the whole purpose of making this channel was to use my experience to help make your experience easier. But yeah, I get letters pretty frequently. So, I mean, I've been getting letters pretty frequently. Like I said, the first letter I got was about a week after he got there, which was on the 25th. And then from there, I got one on the 26th. I got one on the 27th. I got a letter on the 28th. He wrote me another letter on the 30th. He wrote me a letter on the 1st. another letter on the 1st, a letter on the 3rd, and I got a letter today from the 5th. So yeah, like I said, we have about that week delay in between us, and yeah, he's doing good. We're getting through it. We're getting there. We're almost at that halfway mark. So, one thing I will say is everyone's always saying how the time flies by and it's going to be over before you even know it. And honestly, every time someone told me that, I kind of just rolled my eyes and like, shut up. Like, you don't know anything. The time is going to go so slow, and just, I'm dramatic. So, but honestly, I promise you, like, I'm already in week 4. To them, WOT 3. Like, what? It feels like he left yesterday. It feels like I just posted my first video yesterday. But no, I'm already almost a month into this. I have a month and a half left. Like, it's so crazy how quickly things are moving, and I'm getting so excited, and I have everything for graduation already booked and ready to go. So that's really exciting. I can't wait to get more letters. He seems to be able to write me every day to every other day. And again, we just have that delay in the time it takes for the letters to get back to me. But I would very, very, very highly suggest using Sandbox. And then even if you want to print out more pictures on the weekend and send it, that's fine. You can send them pictures too. Now moving on to Tricare. So let me just start off with saying I'm extremely impatient. I know that technically I could have just waited for my husband to send me the information on his own when he did it and finished everything up, but my son had an ingrown toenail and I was really not trying to deal with it, and I really wanted to get him to a doctor to take care of that because my husband took care of that type of stuff. I'm not with no. So yeah, I needed to get him to a doctor. And I went on to one of the support groups. They told me, I asked them, at what point does the insurance kick in? They're like the second that he walks onto the BMT bus. But then someone else was commenting, oh, well, you need the DEERS number before you could do that. Someone else comments, you don't get the DEERS number until he graduates. So I'm like, I'm getting so many mixed messages, so many different answers. Let me just call Let me just call Tri-State directly and speak to them and see what the hell I need to do. And that's exactly what I did. There is 2 numbers for Tricare: Tricare West, Tricare East. If you live on the West Coast, you call Tricare West. If you live on the East Coast, you call Tricare East. Google is my best friend. If you don't know Google, you should go and be friends with Google. So I Googled Tricare East's number. Boom, it popped up. I called them. Hi, ma'am. Listen, my husband's in BMT right now. Kind of have a little bit of a situation. I know that the insurance kicks in the day that he gets on the bus. I just wanted to know what it is I need to do to get all that active, so I could take my son to a doctor. So she's like, oh yeah, no problem. Do you know your husband's social security number? I was like, yes, ma'am, I do. So I give her the social. She's like, okay, unfortunately, you're not listed as a dependent yet. Your son is not listed as a dependent yet. Let me transfer you over to DEERS, and then DEERS will be able to get y'all in there. Bada bing, bada boom, you'll be on your way. So I'm like, okay, no problem. She transferred me over. She gave me the phone number. I got in contact with someone on DEERS, and no joke, y'all, I'm not trying to be dramatic with it, but like, he literally told me in the nicest way possible that I am not shit without my husband, and I need to either wait for my husband to get out of BMT to handle this or kick rocks. So I was just like, all right, peace out, guy. So I basically, there was nothing I could do. I just had you wanna come say hi? Come. Just peek your little head in, bend down, say hi. Okay, go. So yeah, basically I had to just let it go, which I did. And then in one of my letters, well, actually right after I had gotten off the phone, and I had no other choice but to just let it go. There's nothing I could do because I needed information from my husband. I just had to let the process take its natural course. I wrote him a letter explaining it, like, hey, is there anything that you can do to kind of maybe push that along? And again, remember, we have about a week delay in sending and receiving letters. And then I noticed like a couple days later in one of the letters he sent me, he was like explaining his day, like, oh yeah, we woke up this morning, we did PT, I took apart and reassembled our weapons, and we cleaned the dorms, and I finished up all my insurance paperwork, like casual. He was not responding to my letter. He didn't get my letter yet. So I was like, oh wait, he finished insurance paperwork, let me call Tricare. I called Tricare. Hi ma'am, just wanted to see if we were added in as dependents yet. Boom, we were on there. Me and my son were both added as dependents. I got the okay to set up my profile with her, which I did. I had to go and pick out a PCM, primary care manager, and she gave me the website to do so. I picked one out, she assigned it to me, and I was able to make my first appointment. So that went all well and good. Everything there worked out. It was really super quick and easy. I mean, I would suggest that you just wait for your husbands to send you the information that y'all need for it. But if you are pressed the way that I kind of was, then all you need is your husband's social security number. I would say probably end of week of training 2, beginning of week of training 3 is probably the best time that you can go and do it. Another little piece of information with the Tricare, I mean, it has nothing to do with Tricare, but within setting up my Tricare online account, I was able to set up my military profile account. I guess I have a military account now that I am a dependent. I am receiving benefits from the military, and I myself can manage my son's and my own. I can't manage my husband's. So within that, I was able to get my DOD number, which I didn't think I would be able to get until I got a signed form from hubby that allowed me to go to the nearest rapid office to apply for my military ID. I was hoping to be able to do all of that before I booked my flights, so that way I can utilize the benefits. I don't know, maybe that was wrong of me to wait, but I wanted those discounts, man. Times is freaking hard right now. Shit, I'm living on one income, and I haven't been on one income in 10 years. So I'm definitely trying to take advantage of any discount that I can. And listen, although it is my husband doing the hard work, he is not the only one sacrificing things and serving. It's not just a one-person job. When you're married and you're serving in the military, it takes the whole family to make it work. Again, I understand he's doing the hard work, but if I could benefit from it, honey, I damn sure am. So I was like, oh, I was able to get my DOD number. Okay, I had already booked my flights at that point, but I had contacted them and seeing if they were willing to, maybe reimburse me whatever the discount would have been. They weren't. It was what it was. But what they did tell me was that that DOD number allows me to be TSA pre-check qualified, so I can avoid regular security and go through TSA pre-check. And because my son is under 12 years old, he should be able to go through pre-check with me. I will test that out and see how that goes and let y'all know. And then some airlines do also do military boarding. So because I have that number on my account, my ticket will say military, and I will be able to board the plane first. I mean, it's not a money discount, but it's something. We are all booked and ready to go to graduation. We are so super excited. I'm so proud of my husband. Yeah, and that's that update for today. Yeah, if anyone has any questions, definitely, as always, feel free to reach out to me. I will link my social media down below. Please subscribe and subscribe to my channel and like this video. It means the world to me. Without your help and your support, I would not be able to reach the audience that I am hoping to reach. So I really do appreciate the time that you're taking out to watch my video. Again, it means the world to me. And until next time, I will see you again.